Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Sallallahu sallam wa barak ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin. In this video, again, we'll be talking about another prophet. This time, the father is a prophet and the son is the prophet. And in it, we're going to combine a good relationship between a father and a son. A relationship where a father who actually linked in with his son is involved in his life. He brings him closer to him. Although he was busy, this father or this prophet, he's teaching us to get closer to our children, bring them to where we work. If that's something that we're able to do, especially when people doing their own businesses. The reflection of this story, I think, will show you that, the young person will take the character of his father eventually, because you see how his father is dealing with people. So if that father is dealing nice way with the people, the son as well will be dealing very nicely with the people. But if the father is arrogant, the son will be arrogant. The story today is unlike the stories that we did before, where Azar, Ibrahim's father, was so horrible to his son. And on the other story, when we covered Nuh alayhi salam and his son Canaan, who rejected his father's cause from beginning and chose not to be with his father, and eventually he died in the flood or the big drowning. Today's story is about Dawûd alayhi salam, Prophet Dawûd, or some other people call him David, and Prophet Sulaimân alayhi salam. And I'm going to just capture one element of this particular nice story of the relationship between a father and a son. This time Dawûd alayhi salam is the king, and he was the judge between his people. And his son was about 11 years old, Sulaimân alayhi salam, and he's still growing up, looking up to his father. The father is very old, and he wanted to find out who will be replacing him in the kingdom of Israel, or become a king of Bani Israel at a certain time. So Ibrahim showed so much hikmah and wisdom and respect, and was always closer to his father. Unlike other kids who were maybe playing out there or whatever, Sulaimân alayhi salam was so close to his father. One day Ibrahim and Dawûd alayhi salam, sorry I keep saying Ibrahim, one day Dawûd alayhi salam had two individuals, or two group of people who's arguing and angry at each other, and came for him to judge between them. And Dawûd alayhi salam listened to their story. So one of the two people were or two group of people who was arguing had a farm. In it he was growing so many different things, plants and everything, and the other one had herds, sheep, and at night, when the harvest time became closer, one night the sheep of this man, the herds of this man, walked in during the night when everybody was asleep into the land or the fields of this other person, or this other group of people, possibly maybe one person, qawm, the ayah said in the Quran, al-qawm, so the group of people, and went and ate and destroyed all the harvests, literally all the harvest. So Dawûd alayhi salam, when he heard that, he tried to listen to them. The other man didn't deny it. He said the truth. He said, yes, my sheep broke, the barriers. They went into this person's land, yes, and they ate everything. So Dawûd alayhi salam's judgment was that the owners of the field should take the sheep as well as a punishment, because they can't grow the harvest anymore. And that was it, and everybody was settled down and everybody agreed. However, the 11-year-old Sulaimân, who heard so many things and gained so many hikmah from spending time with his father and the adults within the father's, and unlike other kids who were playing outside there, he thought about it, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him that extra knowledge and wisdom. فَفَهَّمْنَاهَا Sulaimân, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that we made Sulaimân understand it. And Sulaiman said to his father, no, but Dad, if he cannot tell you maybe what would be better option, from my opinion. The way he even articulated himself is amazing. So Sulaiman alayhi salam articulated himself that he said, Dad, can I tell you maybe something which is better? And the father said to him, and this shows how father can actually listen to his son. Hikmah, sometimes kids, so many adults, teachers and everybody try to shut young people. I don't agree with that. Sometimes you need to listen to these young people because they look at it from different angle. So Sulaiman alayhi salam, young in age, big in hikmah and wisdom and everything, said, I think you should say to the owners of the fields to take and benefit from, take the sheep for a period of time, benefit from it, use the milk, eat from it and everything for a whole year. And while they're doing that, they should, the other people who owned the sheep should go to the land and grow it again and put it back to its standard. And when that field actually exactly in the same, how it was before it was destroyed, then everybody takes their own thing back. So the field owners take their own field, and the owner of the sheep, they take whatever remained. If there's, they take back the sheep. Yeah. And the father was amazed, and everybody was amazed, and they accepted that. This shows you one thing. This story is not in the Quran. Is not just for us to be entertained. It's for us to take the hikmah and the knowledge. As adults, normally, most of the time nowadays, sometimes, I'm not going to say most of the time, I might be wrong. Yeah, always try to suffocate or stop young people from talking. I think we should be able to allow young people to express their opinions and listen to them. And sometimes, or most of the time, inshallah, if these young people have got hikmah, you encouraging them to become more confident. If you're a father, if you're a teacher, whoever you are, yeah, you will encourage them to have more hikmah or wisdom, and they will increase their knowledge as well. While you will discover more from them, and also you will be able to correct them. However, if you say to them, as most people do, especially in some households, yeah, shut up, go back to your bedroom. Shut up, go back to your room. Shut up, go and play with your friends. Is not the right way of actually upbringing young kids. Sometimes you need to give them that way, listen to them, get their opinion, get them to learn from their mistakes. This is what the ayah is trying to teach us. And I hope in this quick story that we covered a lot, inshallah, let's build a good relationship with our kids and our guardians and the people that we care about. Let's allow them into our lives. Let's not just push them to a side and then wonder why they are lost. Yeah, let's bring them closer to us, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward us, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make these stories beneficial to us. Thank you very much for listening. Again and again and again, please subscribe, share this story to people that you might think they will benefit from. Also make dua for us, inshallah, for myself, and inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us all to the right path. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.